San Diego, 2012. I followed Hunter out my front door and into the unknown. So where are we going? You'll see. Should I call an Uber? I asked. Big city girl, Hunter smiled. We're only going 2.5 miles. That's what bikes are for. I'm assuming you have a bike. We live on the boardwalk. Of course I have a bike. I usually hated it when someone gave me a hard time, but not with Hunter. His quips never quite reached his soft eyes. Like a game of wit, not belittlement. We went into our separate garages and pulled out our bikes. Hunter's beach cruiser was black. Shocker. Mine was yellow with white stripes and a matching white basket. Cute bike, Bumblebee, Hunter said. I felt my cheeks flush. His pet names made me feel like his. I liked that. I shook my head laughing. Do you own anything that's not black? Wouldn't you like to know? Hunter pedaled away from me, yelling, Follow me! At that moment, I knew I would follow that boy anywhere. Hunter was right. Riding bikes was way more fun than sitting in boardwalk traffic. It only took us 10 minutes to get to the mystery restaurant. We arrived at a small building in Pacific Beach with an awning with white cursive letters that read, Enoteca Adriana. The building was covered in ivy and twinkle lights. It was small inside and clearly family-owned. It bustled with life and reminded me of all of the Italian kitchens and all the movies I'd seen. The second we walked in, my nose was delighted with the smell of warm bread. Bread, quite literally, was my favorite food of all time. Italian words were painted on the wall. Un giorno senza vino è come un giorno senza sole. I tried to summon the Italian I'd taken to understand what it meant. A day without wine is like a day without sun. Hunter didn't miss a beat. No wonder you like it here, you lush, I smiled. It's packed. There's no way we'll be able to get a table this late. Bummer because this place couldn't be more perfect. Ye of little faith, Stone, Hunter said, lightly touching the small of my back. His touch reverberated through my entire body. Wait here. He walked towards the kitchen as I spun from his touch. He returned with a triumphant smile. This way. He took my hand. More spinning. He led me to a corner with 2 chairs and a crate placed upside down in the middle. We'll have a glass of wine or 2 and some bread, while our to-go order cooks. Pasta is best eaten on the beach. You had me at wine and bread, I said. A male Italian server approached us. Buonasera, something to drink for the lovely couple. We'll have a bottle of Belle Gloss Pinot Noir, Hunter said. Great choice. Gabato and fresh bread will be out in a moment, the server said. Perfetta, Hunter responded. Hearing Italian on his lips almost did me in. The server returned in a flash and poured deep red wine into Hunter's glass. He put the glass to his nose and sniffed. He went on swirling the wine before finally taking a sip and saying, Deliciosa. I smiled, enjoying Hunter's passion for wine. He savored things, which wasn't a strong suit of mine. The server filled my glass and put the bottle down between us. Bene, what can I get you this evening? Do you trust me? Hunter asked me. Absolutely. I meant it. He'd given me no reason to trust him. Yet somehow, I did. Like I'd known him forever. Magnificent. We'll have 1 spaghetti carbonara and 1 gnocchi da casa to go, please. Fantastico. The server took our menus as a woman dropped off a basket of fresh bread with melted mozzarella in the middle. It came with a side of olive oil and balsamic. Heaven. Hunter raised his glass to mine. Salute. Salute. I swooned. Everything felt intoxicating. The wine, the bread, but most of all, our effortless banter. Warmth spread through me, whether from the alcohol or the subtle brush of Hunter's knee against mine, I couldn't tell. We biked to the beach with our pasta and inhaled it as soon as we hit the sand. Pasta really was best at the beach. We laid on the sand, propping ourselves up on our elbows, too full to move. I stared out at the dark ocean, which felt more powerful at night. After taking a swig, Hunter handed me the second bottle of wine we brought from the restaurant. No thanks. I think if I have another sip, I'll pop, I shivered. Hunter put the bottle down and inched closer to me. We may need to institute body heat to warm you up, Stone. I held my breath. He swept one arm under me and rubbed his hand over my freezing arm, creating friction. I usually hated the cold, but with Hunter wrapped around me like this, I never wanted to be warm again. Better? He asked. I nodded, terrified to move a muscle and mess this up. Do you consider yourself fully wined and dined, Stone? Hunter asked. I do. Well then, may I kiss you now? I sucked in a sharp breath. Finally. You may. Hunter leaned in slowly, barely touching his lips to mine. You sure? He asked into my mouth, knowing damn well the answer. Please, I pleaded. He lightly bit my bottom lip, sending shivers down my spine. He opened his eyes and looked at me, through me. He put both of his lips on mine and kissed me, with passion, cupping the back of my neck. He slipped his tongue into my mouth, making me want him even more. He pulled away ever so slightly. You're delicious, Stone. I slipped my hand through his hair and whispered, back at ya. Pulling his mouth back to mine, I kissed him with intent and gave his hair a slight pull. He moaned into my mouth. Easy now, unless you want me to take you right here on this beach. You wish, I whispered. Hunter kissed my neck gently. Yes, I do. He grazed my hard nipple with his hand through my almost see-through white top. My breasts were my kryptonite. My body surged with yearning. I pushed my tongue deep into his mouth, skimming the bulge in his jeans with my hand. He melted beneath my touch. Stone, he breathed. We were getting close to me not being able to control my desire. I had never wanted anything more in my life, but I knew I had to take it slow. It was the only possibility of keeping him. I bit Hunter's bottom lip hard and then pushed him off of me. I jumped up and ran towards our bikes, hoping the cold air would calm my hormones. Last one back buys dinner next time, I yelled. Who says there's going to be a next time? Hunter yelled behind me. God, please let there be a next time.